So if you got some snacks, if you have like some iced coffee, get it, because this is gonna be a conversation. If you don't know, now you know. Okay. If that's not Black excellence, I don't even know what to say. What it is, what it ain't, it's your girl Ombre Alert, and I am back with another video. What's up, y'all? I'm so glad that you guys liked my last video. I'm back with another one. This video is going to be talking about my experience shopping with a Black-owned business recently. Actually, today is Thursday, September the 9th. I shopped with this business this Monday, and I am horrified. The lack of business that took place like really bothers me, and I'm gonna get into exactly what I mean. I'm still a little heated about it because there was an ongoing conversation that I had with the person on social media. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. I'm just gonna start off the video how I got ganked out of some money on Instagram. If you're ready, I guess you can consider this a story time. So if you're ready, let's get into it. Make sure that you like, comment below, and most of all, subscribe to this channel, because it's going to be a lot of videos like this as things come along, okay? Hopefully not like a video like this actually happens again, but if it does, I will record it, because recording really helps you release some stress and bad energy. So I just want to release it, let it go, move on. But I gotta talk about it first because it's bothering me. So let's just do it. Let's get into the video now. Okay, so I'm minding my business. I'm on Instagram scrolling as I do, you know how we do on Instagram. Someone DMs me about some waist beads, and they proceeded to actually DM me first, and then they commented on a picture of mine and asked me, do I like waist beads? So I saw the DM first, and basically it was someone telling me that they sell waist beads or whatever, and I was like, okay, that's cool. Like, initially I wasn't gonna buy any. I saw that it's a Black woman, and I thought about it at first, but I was just initiating a conversation. I just didn't want to like leave her on red and like do that whole thing. But I did conversate with her back and forth. We were talking. She was telling me about her waist beads, and then she asked me, did I want to buy some? And I asked her, how much does it cost? It costs $15 a piece for a strand of waist beads each, or it costs $40 for a set. So with the set of 40, I don't know how many comes with the set. Through our conversation, she told me the types of waist beads that she does sell: fertility and spiritual healing and weight loss and such forth. So I was like, okay, I'm on a weight loss journey. I'm working out every other day. I'm seeing the results. I think I would look cute with some waist beads. At first, I didn't really care for the idea of having waist beads. I was like, it's not that serious. It's not something that I feel like I need. And I peeped her game because it was Labor Day. I felt like she was trying to get her sales up. So I was like, okay, I see what you're doing. And that's why I initiated the conversation, because I liked the hustle behind it originally. But as things went on, I started to see things I did not like. She asked me a lot of questions before she asked me, did I want to buy it? So she asked me like, what's my favorite colors? I could pick three of my favorite colors, and what's my birthday, and what's my sign, my zodiac sign, and all of that stuff. And then she asked me like, which one did I want to buy? Did I want to buy strands, or did I want to buy a set? And she told me that instead of her charging me $15 a piece, I told her that I would buy a strand. She then said that that she would sell it to me for two for 25 instead of $15 each, which she would be giving me two, which would just be $30. So initially she was just giving me $5 off of the waist beads, of two waist beads. I didn't think about it at first like that's not really a deal, because if I would have thought about it, you know, more, I probably wouldn't have bought it. But I was just like, hey, I don't really need more than two anyway, and if she's offering me a deal and it's cheaper than what she sells it for, I should be with that. I think she said something or another, but I was like, okay, you know, $25, that's not much, you know. I did go on her actual Instagram and I saw the beads that were on Instagram. They looked nicely done, you know. I didn't think that it was anything wildly, like, crazy, like something I never seen before, or something like, you know, out of this world, like, beautiful. But I did like some of them, and I was just like, hey, I mean, I could buy it. I could support a black-owned business. I don't know when's the last time I did something like that. She told me that she accepted money via Cash App and something else. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen. Some other, like, money situation. I should have known the red flags were there because, one, she does have a website. When I went on her Instagram, I saw that she had a website. So in my mind now, I'm thinking, like, why didn't she just refer me to the website and give me a discount when I checked out, instead of just giving me a, like, personal, like, deal where I had to, like, Cash App her. So, you know, I thought about that at first too. I was like, I mean, why is she asking me to Cash App her if she has a website and I could just get on the website, you know, because that's what I would do. You know, I have a business too, so that's what I would do. If I, you know, slid in somebody's DMs with a offer or a deal, I would have just linked my website in there so they could just shop on the website and then use the code, and it would take whatever off of the order like that. So that way it's no discrepancies like what I'm about to tell you. So she told me that she would charge me $25 for two. So I was like, okay, cool. So she told me I could Cash App her, so she sent me her name on Cash App. I looked her up on Cash App. I sent her the money. And I have screenshots of the parts in the conversation that I'm talking about. We did talk about other things, but I'll get into that as well. I do have receipts of her having this conversation with me, and it didn't make any sense. It was starting to get a little bit janky. So I paid her the $25 for the two waist beads. It literally says on the Cash App for the waist beads, right? So I sent that to her at 1:13 in the afternoon on Monday. So the same day, within the same hour that we had the conversation, I paid her. Boom. So she, you know, was, after that, she told me to send her a screenshot of the Cash App, like, of me proving that I paid her. So I sent her the screenshot of me doing that. And I sent her two screenshots. So I sent her a screenshot saying that it was confirmed that I paid her, and then I sent her the other one saying that I had paid her at a certain time. My thing is, I'm explaining that I did everything she asked me to do. She then proceeded to tell me that she shipped with DHL. I should have probably known what DHL was, but at the time I didn't think about what that was. I didn't think nothing of it, basically. I didn't think anything of it. I never used DHL shipping with my business. I just ship with USPS or FedEx or UPS. I don't shop with anything else. So I didn't think that I was going to experience what I experienced. But that's really not the problem. She told me that, and then she told me that she would need my name and my address and my phone number. I sent her all of that. I told her I was excited about it or whatever. Ended that conversation on Monday. On Tuesday, I don't think we even talked on Tuesday. We talked on Monday for a long time, and then yesterday we talked. And yesterday she asked me if I had time to talk to her. I told her I had a deadline, which I did, because I had to upload a video on YouTube So I was really finishing up my video, so I didn't have time to talk to her. And I told her that, but she kept DMing me. Okay, let me backtrack. So Monday we did talk about other things. She asked me like my favorite fruits and stuff, and she asked me to send her a picture of the palm of my hand, of my left hand, so that she could bless my waist beads or whatever. So okay, cool. Wednesday comes, so we didn't really speak to each other on Tuesday. We spoke on Wednesday. So she was sending me stuff saying that she found some, I don't know what you would call it. She got some kind of a reading from when she blessed my waist beads, and she told me a bunch of stuff and yada yada and how special I am and stuff like that. That was a good conversation, but then it went left. That was what I said at first. At first, I was like, I don't have time to talk, but I was like, could you let me know when you're shipping the waist beads? I'm excited, because she didn't say anything on the next day. So I was just like, all right. I figured I would give her some time to, you know, prepare them or whatever. So she told me that she would. And then after she told me the reading and stuff, she asked me if I wanted a spiritual consultation. So in my mind, I'm like, I already paid you, and now you're trying to get a little bit more money out of me. And I'm like, nah. So I told her no about that. I told her no, I got my own ways of, you know, being spiritual and yada yada yada. Turned down the consultation, told me that she would ship it the next day, which is today. She was like, I'll ship it the next morning. And then I got a surprise. Then she told me that my shipping fee was $15. I was like, immediately I made a face like, what? My shipping fee is $15? I was confused, like right off the bat. I was confused. I was like, okay. Of course, I had questions. I was like, why didn't you just tell me that in the beginning? Like when I messaged you all my information on Monday, why didn't you just plug that in to your shipping shit and, you know, let me know how much it was going to cost prior to me paying? I already paid for the waist beads. I already paid her. I already paid you, and now you want me to pay you again for shipping? And I didn't even know that that was even going to be a factor. Like, the way she made it seem was like it was a deal. Like, she was giving me an offer that I couldn't refuse, and I paid her the $25 already. So, in my mind, I started to get heated, because I'm like, okay, so you want me to pay extra $15 for shipping? Where's the deal at? 15 plus 25 is 40. So I'm paying you $40 for 2 waist beads? That's what you're telling me? I'm paying you $40 for 2 waist beads. That's not a deal. You know what I mean? I should have known something was up too, because it doesn't say a location in her bio, like where she from or whatever. So that was a red flag. Of course I was heated, because I'm just like, why would you not include the shipping price when you gave this deal to me? You know, if I would have used your website and shopped that way, and you would have gave me a discount, I would have known exactly how much everything costs, and then I wouldn't have had to pay you twice. So I told her that. I told her, like, look, like, why didn't you tell me this at first? Why didn't you include this in the deal? Like, I'm confused. Like, I told her that. Like, why would I'm not paying for that. Like, it's not that I don't have the money. I'm just not going to pay for that. Like, I literally was like, nah. Like, I snapped real quick. I was like, nah. Because it's already over Instagram, and I don't do that. Like, I don't shop on Instagram unless I'm shopping on a website. I was tight. I was like, what is going on? Like, she wanted me to pay $15 for shipping. I've shopped at places that's from California, and I still haven't paid $15. And you best believe I'm getting more than one thing. Like, I was confused. So she didn't explain anything to me about the shipping. She just told me that it was $15. And apparently, you know, she must be from somewhere else, like a different country, because why would it be $15? That don't even make sense. Like, I was just like, that don't make sense. And she still didn't say that either. She didn't say I'm from a different country. She didn't say nothing like that. So I asked her, I was like, look, like, I'm not feeling this at all. I was like, look, if you are not willing to just send me the beads because I did pay for them, then you can keep them. I just want my money back. I told her that like 3 times. I asked her 3 times. I was like, look, I want my money back. I want my money back. I want my money back. Like, if you're not going to. And then she kept asking me, like, can I afford $10? And I'm just like, are you trying to play with me? Like, can I afford $10? It's not that I can't afford it. It's that I don't want to. Initially, I did tell her that I couldn't. She said, can you afford $10? I told her all my money is tied up in my business, so no, I cannot afford $10. And that is the truth. Every little penny of money that I have, it goes towards my business if it doesn't go towards me. So my money is tied up in my business because I have a business too. So I told her, like, if you can't send it to me for free, then I want my money back. So she waits, and this is on Wednesday. We had this conversation. I let her have it. I didn't curse her out or nothing, but I just told her, like, I don't do business like this. This ain't the way you supposed to do business, via DM, via Instagram, or nothing. So, you know, today is Thursday, and she waits until maybe a couple hours ago to tell me that there is no return policy. And she says the same thing again, can I afford $10 for shipping, and that she wants me to help out a black-owned business. Something like that. I'll show y'all what she said, but she said something like, help a sister out or something like that. And I'm just like, bitch, help a sister out? Help a sister out? You could have helped me out. You don't want to help me out, but you want me to help your business? Like, are you kidding me? Like, girl, help a sister out. You ganked me out of some money. I already helped you. You got paid. Technically, I paid her for the waist beads, okay? Is what I'm saying. I paid her for the waist beads. So her doing the waist beads wasn't for nothing because she got paid for it. What she didn't get paid for was the shipping. It's not like she shipped it already and I didn't pay her for the shipping. And I'm not going to pay you for something that you didn't include in the payment originally. I'm not going to pay you twice. Why would I do that? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pay you twice for something that I have not gotten yet. I'm not doing that. No way. I realized today that not everybody is a businesswoman. Not everybody can conduct business in a way that is responsible and that is effective. Regardless of if you have an online business or you have a storefront, your business is to be customer orientated. The only way that you're going to survive is if you do good business. Even if I had a no return policy as far as money for my business, and I saw that somebody was unhappy with the way that I conducted the business, especially if it's via DM on Instagram instead of on the actual website, I definitely would have shipped it to her free. Shipped it to me for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have just chucked that shit up as a loss. Like, okay, I lost a good $15, but at least she's happy, and she might actually buy from me again if she likes my waist beads. But no, she didn't help me at all. She did not send me what I paid for, and she did not tell me how much the shipping was going to be. She waited 2 or 3 days later to tell me how much it was going to cost me to get it shipped to my house. Like, girl, who does that? Who does that? Falso. That is false. You're not going to try to play with me like that. And she got my little $25, but what it did for me is it made me realize that everybody does not know how to do good business, especially because she made the beads already, and she made them especially for me. I feel like she should have just sent it to me anyway. Like, girl, I didn't know who you was. You feel me? I didn't know who you was. You slid into my DM requesting that I buy something from you. It wasn't like I slid into your DM and I didn't like how you was doing business with me. You did the business with me. You asked me, did I want some waist beads? I didn't want no damn waist beads. I made this out of some wooden beads. I could do that at home. You feel me? Like, I didn't need to buy that, but I wanted to support her business. I appreciated her for reaching out to me and giving me an offer. And I thought that it was a deal. I thought that we was both getting something out of it, but it turns out I didn't get nothing from it but a bad business deal. Okay? So my advice honestly would be, if you do buy something from somebody on Instagram, to make sure you thoroughly check out their website. Make sure you actually use their website. Do not accept an offer from them in the DM if they are not linking their website in it and giving you a discount. Situation didn't happen to me before, but I have bought something off of Instagram. I think it was a hair care brand. This was right before I started my natural hair care brand. I think I ordered from a business called Reclaim Your Crown, and it was a black owned business where they sell hair products. And the person that messaged me sent me a coupon code, and she linked the website in the post that she sent me in the DM, and I used the discount code, and I paid, she gave me a percentage off, and I paid for the rest, or I paid for the shipping or something. That was a deal, and that was how you do business. It was quick, it was non-janky vibes, it was smooth. I got my order, I love the products, and I will shop again because it's good business. Like, it took a whole lot of conversation for me to get nothing out of it at the end of the day. And it just makes me want to stay up on my business and make sure that I am conducting business. I do not conduct business that way. A lot of people are kind of desperate for money right now. The way that you be pressed. Do not be thirsty. If you have a business, don't be thirsty in people's DMs if you're not offering no serious deal. If you're really just trying to get people out your money, somebody's going to fire your ass up. Somebody's going to find out, and you will get exposed. I did want to make this video just to shed light on my experience. Tell y'all to be careful, basically, out there, because I tried to be nice and support somebody, and it didn't work. It didn't work. I saw some flags, and they were red, but I ignored it. I ignored it because I didn't think it was going to go left. I was hoping that it didn't, to be honest, and it did. It did go left. I was hoping, really, really hoping that it didn't, but it did anyway. Because not everybody is a businesswoman. Not everybody is a businessman. Not everybody can conduct business in a positive way. And not everybody is willing to fold and do what's necessary to keep clientele. And I wouldn't have handled this situation like she did at all. If I saw that I fucked up, like I literally didn't tell her how much the shipping was going to cost, or that I was going to ask her for money again, I definitely would have just been like, all right, I'll ship it for free. That was my bad. Like, I already made the beads. You paid me for them. I'm going to just ship it. That's my fault. It could have just been over that quick, but no, she wanted to keep it going and kind of make it seem like I was being cheap when she didn't even tell me how much it was going to cost. I thought it was a waste of time. I literally wasted time talking to her because she did not conduct business in a good way. I'm sure that she's, a lot of people do like her work. I'm sure that, a lot of people do have good experiences with her, but I did not. And, I did not. She omitted a lot of information that she could have, she could have told me. She could have told me where she was from. She could have told me how much the shipping was going to be and all of that. Any website you go on, you can literally click in a location and it'll bring up a price. So she could have told me that. I already gave her my address. She could have just plugged in my address and seen how much it costs on Monday and told me that, hey, before you cash at me, it's going to be $15 for shipping. I would have never cashed at her. Let's keep it real. I'm not gonna pay $15 for no shipping unless I'm buying a lot of clothes. Okay, period. So I just wanted to come through and share my experience. Yes, I did get ganked on Instagram. Please let me know if you got ganked before. And yes, I realize it's $25, but A lot of people ain't rich, okay, and I need all my money for my business, so of course I'm upset about not getting my money back. So if this situation or a situation like this has happened to you on Instagram with a business, please don't hesitate to comment below. I would love to hear your experience, just so I can feel like I'm not alone, because she really did try to play the black card, like help me out. I have a business too. You can't do that to me. I'm a sister and I have a business too. You cannot do that to me. Like, don't try to jank me out. Don't do that. Because I don't conduct business that way. I have a website, okay? I have a website and I use it. Whether I'm communicating with somebody in a DM or not. Like, no. But I know God's going to bless me, because that's just, I ain't do nothing wrong. So God's gonna bless me. I'm already like getting prepared, getting my mind ready for the blessing. So make sure you like this video. Make sure that you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.